The Stacy Robinson Hunsucker case centers on the 2018 death of a 32-year-old preschool teacher from Mount Holly, North Carolina, whose husband, former flight paramedic Joshua Lee Hunsucker, is accused of fatally poisoning her with over-the-counter eye drops. The case has garnered widespread national attention due to the highly unusual method of murder, a financial motive, and subsequent string of bizarre crimes allegedly committed by the husband while out on bail. You're listening to Lurking in the Shadows.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome, Shadows.
Eyedrops.
Yeah. This is an interesting
one. Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
I mean, holy moly.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that could be fatal?
Right? And if you're someone that likes a case with a lot of twists and turns, this is the episode for you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She did not tell me what she was covering. She had just told me that there was twists and turns that had popped up.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I think I did a Google search of true crime cases with twists and turns.
Did you?
Because I like those kind, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't see that coming. You know?
I like you covering them because I like to be told those stories.
Yeah.
I like to be here just listening and being like,
damn.
Jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, I like them.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, keep them coming.
So that's how I found this one. This wasn't even on our list to cover. So.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah. All right.
So let's just jump right in.
Jump on in.
Stacy Elizabeth Robinson Hunsucker was born on May 7, 1986, to parents John and Susie Robinson in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. Stacy graduated from East Gaston High School and got her associate's degree in paralegal services from Gaston College. According to her obituary, quote, she was a lifetime member of Mount Holly First United Methodist Church, where she participated in many groups and activities. She worked for the preschool at First Baptist Charlotte, was a former teacher at First Methodist Preschool in Mount Holly, worked as a paralegal at Ted Grieve and Associates, and also for Reagan and Reagan. She also worked for many years at the Stowe YMCA. She loved crafting, going to the beach, watching sports, and taking pictures of her daughters and herself, end quote. So she was a busy lady.
Yeah, kept busy.
Mm-hmm. Stacy began dating a guy in high school named Joshua Hunsucker. The high school sweethearts were married in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in 2010.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Dirty Myrtle.
At home in Mount Holly, Stacy worked as a teacher at First Methodist Church Preschool, as a paralegal at two law firms, and then as a full-time homemaker, while Joshua, a former college football player, became a paramedic aboard medical evacuation helicopters with Atrium Health Med Center Air. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool job.
Yeah, I feel like it would never be boring.
Never.
That's for sure.
And something's new every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be a very adrenaline pushing job, I feel like.
Yeah.
Stacy and Joshua enjoy going to concerts together and cookouts with friends. Stacy's friend Shelley O'Day said, "Just a cute couple. I never heard them argue," end quote. The couple unfortunately began experiencing a few setbacks in the first few years of their marriage. Stacy began experiencing severe health issues in 2013 after the birth of their first daughter, Piper.
What a cute name.
It is a cute name.
Well,
and their other daughter's name is cute, too.
Oh.
Months later, a fire at their home destroyed many of their belongings.
That's scary.
It's very scary.
That's fires. Fires scare me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like house fires, wildfires.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, human against fire doesn't always go well.
That scares the shit out of me.
And think about all the animals, too, when they need to run. Oh, I can't.
God.
Her condition worsened significantly in 2014 after giving birth to their second daughter, Willow. I know, I like that name. Stacy required multiple hospitalizations because her heart rate and blood pressure dropped to dangerously low levels. Because of these persistent heart problems, seemingly without a cause, she underwent pacemaker implantation in February 2015 to help regulate her heart. Her heart issues were initially believed to be just natural or genetic, but they never could find out why she was having these heart issues.
The cause of it.
Yeah.
And she's young.
Yeah, in her 30s.
Yeah.
On September 23, 2018, 32-year-old Stacy Hunsucker suffered a sudden and fatal medical emergency at her home in Mount Holly, North Carolina. Josh called 911 and told dispatchers and responding officers that he had just found Stacy, quote, not breathing in blue on the couch. As a lead flight paramedic, Joshua knew that brain damage occurs within minutes of oxygen loss, yet he did not perform life-saving measures before emergency crews arrived.
Oh, somebody who obviously would know how to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, like absolutely does it every day.
For a living, yes. Yeah. Josh claimed he stepped outside to check if their car doors were locked, because apparently there were a series of car thefts in the neighborhood, and when he came back inside, Tracy was unresponsive and already blue. Within a few seconds.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Checking a car door.
Yeah, checking a car door. And also, like, what year is this?
2018.
Yeah, just automatic. Click, click.
Yep.
Doors locked.
Yeah. You can really look out your window and see.
Like whether your door's locked.
I think he went into their garage, but still, like it takes literally seconds to see if a door's locked.
Yeah.
Stacy suffered what initially appeared to be a massive heart attack or sudden cardiac arrest while at home, because when first responders arrived, she was indeed blue and not breathing. Paramedics rushed Stacy to a local hospital where medical personnel placed her on a ventilator as her health deteriorated rapidly. Despite medical intervention, doctors determined she had suffered irreversible brain damage due to a lack of oxygen during the cardiac arrest, and they pronounced her brain dead.
Oh my God. She's got 2 babies.
Yep, 2 little ones.
Ugh.
32 years old.
Oh my God.
That's us. We're 32 years old.
We're 32 years old, which is disgusting, but that's really sad.
Yeah. In the aftermath of Stacy's sudden and unexpected death, Josh adamantly refused to allow an autopsy, telling hospital staff that he couldn't bear to have his wife cut up.
Your 32-year-old wife literally just kind of dropped dead in front of you. Yeah. So, like, I don't know.
With, unknown reasons.
Yeah, it's not like she's an old lady here that, passed away.
Or a drug addict who overdosed or something.
Yeah, No, this is the mother of your children.
Yep. And they don't cut you up to do an autopsy.
No, yeah. He's talking like he doesn't know what's happened, like what happens, or like he's acting like he doesn't know what he should be doing when like this is literally his job and career. He is very aware of all this shit. Like, what, you just playing dumb?
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah.
This obviously upset her family because they were never able to give a diagnosis or cause for Stacy's cardiac issues. So, like, they wanted to know what happened. Why
I couldn't
did this
settle
happen?
On just heart attack on a 32-year-old's death certificate.
No. Even though she was having issues, like, it's still...
The issues weren't...
It could have given you answers.
Yeah, we didn't have an answer for the issues before it even took her life, you know? Like...
Josh then pushed for an immediate cremation.
Of course he did, yep. I was literally going to say, yep, burn the body. That's what they're... Yep.
However, because Stacy was a registered organ donor, a third-party donor center had already drawn and preserved a vial of her blood before the cremation took place.
Fuck yeah, they did. Fuck yeah, they did.
Within days of Stacy's death, friends and family realized Joshua was giving completely different stories about what he was doing in the minutes leading up to finding Stacy blue and unresponsive on the couch.
Oh, did he forget he was unlocking or checking the car doors?
I guess so.
Oh, yeah, I feel like a dumbass.
According to the criminal affidavit, Joshua Hunsucker gave police, family, and friends at least 4 different versions of what he was doing immediately before he found Stacy. He told responding officers on the scene that he had stepped outside to check if his vehicles were locked due to recent neighborhood break-ins. He claimed to a friend that he had gone outside for a walk to burn some energy. He told another friend he was out back cutting wood to make signs, which I'm assuming he was referring to the craft signs that Stacy would sometimes make.
Yeah.
And lastly, he told Stacy's mother, Susie Robinson, that he was simply sitting at the kitchen table working on his computer with his back to Stacy. And when he turned around, he found her slumped over on the couch.
Dude,
so you just heard nothing?
Wildly different.
Yeah.
Those are all wildly different. Like, what?
Yep, some are inside, some are outside.
And I was saying, does he think these people are not going to converse with each other to, like, say, like, oh, well,
did you hear what happened to Stacy? Like,
yeah, oh my God, he told me that, yeah.
Oh, he told me this.
Yeah, because that's exactly what would have happened.
That's what happened, yes.
So dumb.
Yes, thank goodness he's dumb. Joshua's co-worker paramedics at Atrium House Med Center Air noted that he appeared completely unfazed and emotionless at work during Stacy's memorial service. which Stacy's parents paid for, not Josh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, they don't know the circumstances of the time, like,
Yeah.
so he was probably playing it up of like, oh, the kids, and
Yeah.
and so mom and dad probably just stepped in, was like, well, you don't need this
daughter,
financial
like,
burden.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
His colleagues also expressed deep suspicion over how a highly trained emergency medical professional could find his own wife in critical condition and fail to stabilize her or notice the signs of severe cardiac distress sooner.
Yes.
And you typically don't just, like, die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes
like,
time.
You're usually having some chest pain.
Yes.
Like,
it leads up to something. Yeah. You don't just, like, drop where you stand unless it's, I don't know, freaking pulmonary embolism or something, or whatever. But, like, what we're thinking or what they're saying happened to her is going to take time.
Yeah.
It's not going to just, bam, she's dead. Yeah.
Stacy's mother became highly suspicious of financial exploitation when Joshua cashed in on Stacy's $250,000 life insurance policy merely 2 days after she passed away.
Oh, well, motive. There it is.
2 days.
2 days. Damn.
Like, if you don't even want to pretend like you're grieving. Like, you're just going to go right into
it. Like, yeah, you couldn't even, like, act for a few days. Because
so
I want you to know, if my love would freaking pass away, like, I'll be in bed.
Yeah.
2 days later, I'm in bed dying.
Yeah, you're not going to eat. You're not going to do anything.
I wouldn't know how to live. Yeah. Like, and he's over there, like, oh, hello, ring, insurance.
Yep. Absolutely. Within 6 months of Stacy's death, Joshua moved to a new girlfriend, who was also a coworker, into their home.
Jesus fuck. How many? How long?
6 months.
6 months? Wow.
Into the home where his children
are. Shame on you, girlfriend.
Yeah, that girl too.
Yeah, shame on you.
I mean, she was probably a girlfriend before this, but
that's what I'm thinking in my head. And double shame on her then. Yeah.
Yeah, his wife died. Like, you're not suspicious at all.
Yeah, that, like,
or the man
especially
you're having an affair with,
if you were having an affair
died
beforehand. You're like, oh, that would be the first question that's in my head.
Yeah.
Did you kill her?
Do that?
Yeah.
Family and coworkers also recalled a conversation where Joshua had previously boasted that if he ever wanted to kill someone, he would use over-the-counter eye drops because they would go undetected. Just boasting that.
He is as dumb as a rock.
Yes.
Just wow.
Yep.
Was that before the death?
Yep, before.
Wow.
He just randomly said one day, if I was ever going to kill somebody, I would use eye drops.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was thinking about it.
He was. The culmination of these red flags prompted Stacy's mom to report her suspicions regarding her daughter's quick cremation and Joshua's suspicious financial moves to the Mount Holly Police Department and to the North Carolina Department of Insurance in May of 2019. This formal fraud report officially launched a homicide investigation.
Good.
The life insurance policy provided a beneficiary payment of $200,000 or $100,000 with a double indemnity clause, and a second policy provided a beneficiary payment of $50,000, and Joshua Hunsucker was the sole beneficiary.
Yeah, that's her husband, so of course it was, and the kids are too young, so...
Investigators indeed noted that Josh applied for Stacy's $250,000 life insurance policy just 2 days after her death, quickly moved a new girlfriend into the marital home, and showed a stark lack of grief that alarmed both Stacy's family and friends and Josh's coworkers.
I say, people are noticing. Like, multiple people are noticing the lack of anything, empathy, the remorse, like crying, grieving, all those things. People are noticing.
Yeah, he just completely skipped past that phase.
Yeah, that's gross.
Investigators also noticed some similarities to another recent case at the time. Just 2 weeks before Stacy's death, a nurse in York County, South Carolina, was arrested and accused of putting eye drops in her husband's water, causing him to experience seizures and go into cardiac arrest. This case was given high-profile media coverage in both North and South Carolina and caused more suspicion since Josh also works in the medical field.
This is crazy.
In the summer of 2019, state investigators learned Stacy was an organ donor and discovered that the LifeShare Donor Center preserved a vial of her blood prior to her cremation. Investigators issued a subpoena to seize the vial and sent it to a forensic toxicology lab for testing.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
The results showed a high level of the chemical tetrahydrolazine, about 30 to 40 times higher than the therapeutic level, according to court documents. The ingredient is found in eye drops and nasal spray and is not harmful when used as directed, but when ingested can cause vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, seizures, and cardiac arrest.
Like, how much of this are you freaking putting in? Because you can't tell me a little eyedropper and you put that in your drink is going to take you out. You cannot tell me that.
She had 30 to 40 times the therapeutic level.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, how much is... That's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've ever tasted fucking eye drops. Yeah. Like, but what does it, like, you just... What did he put? Do you know? Do you tell us what he wound up putting it in or anything? Do we find out?
Over a period of time in her drinks. God. Over weeks, yeah.
Wow, fuck me.
So it wasn't like he didn't just like dump it in. Once. No. This was gradual,
and it just built up in her system.
Yeah,
that is fucked.
Yeah, and different for a man to poison a wife.
Yeah, that is actually statistically. Yeah.
Armed with forensic proof, Mount Holly police and state agents arrest Joshua Hunsucker on December 19th, 2019, charging him with first-degree murder. Immediately before being booked into jail, Josh was signed over permanent custody of his daughters to his sister, which gave her legal control over Stacy's family visitation. Under this initial agreement, Josh retained unsupervised visitation rights every other weekend. Okay. And I want everyone to remember I said unsupervised.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, keep going.
Stacy's parents immediately filed legal motions to reverse this order, arguing that Josh and his sister used this power to aggressively restrict and monitor the grandparents' access to the girls.
Yeah. You know what? I know spiteful people that do that, and there wasn't a death in the family, so... Yeah, I could see that.
Days later, on December 23rd, 2019, the Robinsons filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Joshua Hunsucker. Filing the lawsuit quickly allowed the family's legal team to secure an immediate temporary restraining order.
Okay.
The civil suit accuses Joshua of cold-blooded murder for financial greed. It demands the full return of Stacy's $250,000 life insurance payout, which Joshua reportedly spent on a new home, vacations, and his mistress within months of Stacy's death.
Could you imagine blowing through $250,000 in a few months?
No.
Holy shit.
I would have bought a house. It would have been the way I would have spent it, but...
Yeah, I would pay debt and I'm sitting on that bitch. Yeah, Oh, we're putting it somewhere to collect. Just keep on growing.
That's
nuts.
The lawsuit also targets the insurance providers for rushing to pay Joshua the $250,000 payout just 2 days after Stacy's death. Why are y'all rushing to this?
Yeah.
The Robinsons argue the companies ignored obvious red flags and failed to wait for a proper death certificate or investigation.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they just handed that money over with no death certificate.
Wow.
What? So there's a lot that happened here that should not have.
Yeah, from all angles, not just him. Yeah. All angles here, yeah.
The court froze Josh's significant financial assets and property to ensure that if he is found liable in the civil trial, the money can be recovered and placed into a secure trust fund strictly for his two daughters, Piper and Willow, and to block him from using the fraudulent $250,000 to pay out to fund his $1.5 million criminal defense bond. So they didn't want him using any of his money
towards anything for his legal things or nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
So yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
During his December 2019 bail hearing, his defense team successfully argued that Josh was not a flight risk. He had no prior criminal record, deep family ties to the local community, and was a decorated flight paramedic. Under North Carolina law, defendants who do not pose an explicit flight risk or an immediate proven threat to the public are constitutionally entitled to a reasonable pretrial release bond, which the judge set at $1.5 million with GPS monitoring. A grand jury officially indicted Josh on charges of first-degree murder, insurance fraud, and obtaining property by false pretense, but he was released after posting the $1.5 million bond on December 24, 2019. And he will remain out on bond for 4 years.
The fuck?
Why, you might ask?
Yeah.
Well, just weeks after he was released, the COVID-19 pandemic completely halted the U.S. legal system.
Jesus Christ, yep. No.
Yeah, because it was December 2019.
Yes. Oh my God.
COVID was right around the corner.
Yeah, literally. Literally 2-3 months away.
North Carolina courts shut down for months and faced unprecedented trial backlogs.
Oh no.
Complex homicide cases requiring extensive forensic and toxicological report testimony, like this one, were delayed for years across the country. While waiting for his murder trial, Joshua's legal situation grew increasingly complicated, causing further procedural delays because he was also arrested for medical helicopter arson.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
He lit a helicopter on fire?
Uh-huh.
No way! What? What's he doing that for?
Well, while monitoring Josh on bond, police arrest him again on March 30th, 2021, after proving he intentionally set fire to a medical syringe pump inside an active Atrium Health medical helicopter mid-flight in late 2019, leading to new felony arson charges.
I'm gonna yeet your ass out the helicopter. You starting a fire in the back and we're in the air.
It's horrifying.
What the fuck what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna die too? What the fuck?
Well, we'll get into why you did.
Oh, God.
By November of 2019, Josh was under intense investigation by the North Carolina Department of Insurance and local homicide detectives. He realized at the time that investigators had caught on to his life insurance fraud and were closing in on him for Stacy's murder.
Oh, he's shaking his boots.
So in response, he began behaving erratically, hoping to create a chaotic distraction and shift investigative attention away from himself.
So felony arson is better?
I guess he thought he'd get away with it.
So dumb, I can't. Did you hear my Scooby-Doo laugh? I hate it. Well, we caught it on the podcast. Me and Steph were just talking about it the other day.
That's so funny.
Now they can't
realize that.
Now they can't unhear it every time I laugh like Scooby-Doo.
The fire filled the cabin with smoke, forcing the pilot to execute an emergency landing in Charlotte, North Carolina. Fortunately, no one was injured during that.
Yeah, but like, wow, how scary. But
that could have gone south real fast.
So bad. Yeah. Oof. What is he obviously not thinking? He's not thinking.
Yeah, he just thinks that, oh, a helicopter catching on fire, that's crazy. That's going to be a distraction.
Yeah.
Detectives and arson investigators analyzed the burn pump and found physical evidence proving it had been intentionally ignited from the outside rather than malfunctioning electronically. Investigators tracked the exact pacing of the flight and the proximity of the crew. They determined that Josh was the only person with physical access and uninterrupted window of time needed to manipulate the medical equipment and start the fire without the pilot or other crew members immediately noticing. They did their work here.
Yeah, Good on them.
Because the act endangered the flight crew, patient transport capabilities, and caused an emergency landing, these combined aviation arson charges carry a potential maximum penalty of up to 30 plus years in prison.
Good. Fuck yeah.
That he's adding on to what he already has done.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. God, he's so dumb.
He is.
He's so dumb. God.
I know.
Too bad that one brain cell was smart enough to freaking like poison his brain.
I know.
Because what the fuck?
This guy sucks.
This guy does suck.
When Joshua Hunsucker was arrested the second time in March of 2021, prosecutors argued that his bond for Stacy's murder should be revoked immediately. They asserted that he was a clear escalating danger to the public.
Yeah, not a flight risk, they say, though. Yeah.
But he's catching a helicopter.
Yes. The irony.
I know, right? I know. It is very ironic. However, his defense team successfully kept him out of jail by using a combination of specific legal strategies. The defense argued that the helicopter fire was a property crime and completely disconnected from the domestic nature of the murder charge. They maintained that a property offense should not retroactively strip a citizen of their constitutional right to pretrial bail on an older, unproven case. Defense attorneys also emphasized that since posting his original $1.5 million bond in December of 2019, Josh fully complied with every single court restriction. He wore an active GPS ankle monitor, never missed a check-in, surrendered his passport, and remained entirely within his allowed geographic boundaries.
But committing more crimes is okay. You know, he followed all the rules, but committing more crimes, that's okay. Yep. That's okay.
Apparently.
Yeah, fuck you.
The defense also argued that because the medical helicopter case had not been proven in front of a jury, the court could not legally assume his guilt to justify revoking his freedom. The judge ultimately sided with the defense.
What the fuck?
Allowing Josh to remain free after simply posting an additional bond for the arson charge.
What the fuck, man? That's crazy.
It is. I mean, yes, I understand it's a completely different case, but like, he's out he's being tried eventually for murder.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's already in hot water.
Why are we just gonna let him stay free?
And continue,
just because they're unrelated.
Yeah, and continue doing other things. Mm-hmm. It's like
he's still a criminal.
I was say, like, why is that? I feel like that's not holding as much weight as if you, I don't know, went and robbed a convenience store. Right. You're still committing crimes when you are actively guilty of another one. Yep. You know, and a serious crime.
Yeah.
And what he did, that's fucking like felony arson here. Like he could have killed other people. I was gonna say, to me, that's attempted fucking murder.
Yeah,
like
pretty much. Yeah,
like you literally
because it was done on purpose. Yeah,
it was done on purpose, and your actions could have caused other people's deaths.
Yeah.
So to me, that's almost just as bad as what he did to his wife.
Yeah, I agree. The defense and the judge do not.
Fuck them.
Joshua's defense attorney also continued to keep him out of jail through 2023. So the crime was in 2019, the murder, or 2018.
2018, yeah, he's 5 years out.
So they have kept him out of jail through 2023 by leaning on legal maneuvers to push back trial dates. The defense continuously argued that massive local and national media coverage, including features on Court TV and People magazine, made a fair trial in Gaston County impossible. Joshua's defense attorney pointed out that a North Carolina Department of Insurance commissioner had given a high-profile interview about the case on a national television program, which they argued could taint the local jury pool. They filed formal change of venue motions in 2021, forcing a cycle of evidentiary hearings that repeatedly reset the pretrial clock.
That is
BS.
Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the fucking legal system, yeah.
Yep, I get it. Following this motion, Gaston County Superior Court Judge Jesse Caldwell IV issued a gag order on January 7, 2022 on Stacy's family, alongside any potential prosecution witnesses. They were strictly barred from talking to reporters, leaking forensic details, or making public statements regarding Joshua's guilt or character. So that gag order was strictly on Stacy's family.
So nothing on his side, though? Mm-mm. That's unfair. I was going to say, if it's on both, like, we can sit here and be like, this is, like, a huge case, and, like, we need to not be talking to media and stuff.
That is going to change here in a little bit.
Okay, all right, yeah.
But right now,
that's fucked up that they're just doing it on her side of the family.
Now for the biggie.
All right, here it is. Let's go.
By 2023, the Robinsons, Stacy's parents, had been aggressively pushing prosecutors for a trial date and fought for custody of Stacy and Josh's two daughters. They were making significant leeway in family court to secure expanded independent grandparent visitation rights. To eliminate them as legal threats, Josh attempted to frame them for a violent crime.
Wow, he doesn't know how to stop.
He does not.
But yet, you know, it's fine that he's out to commit more crimes.
Yep. On February 2nd, 2023, Josh called 911 claiming he had been stopped on the side of the road to change a flat tire. He told dispatchers he was suddenly ambushed, pistol whipped, and knocked unconscious. When police arrived, they found Josh with his hands bound tightly with zip ties. He claimed his attacker was Stacy's father, who he alleged had zip-tied him and injected him with a mysterious unknown substance to extract a confession. Investigators immediately noted major discrepancies.
I don't know what this man looks like then.
Joshua's physical injuries did not match the brutal pistol whipping he described.
Yeah.
Traffic cameras and area surveillance showed no sign of the vehicle or the individuals he claimed attacked him.
Yeah.
Forensic examination of the zip ties and the staging area showed no DNA or physical evidence linking back to the Robinsons. Police searched Josh's truck and found O-desmethylvenlafaxine, a powerful prescription antidepressant prescribed to him in a hidden bag. For stalking, harassing, and attempting to frame Stacy's parents, he faces 4 separate counts of felony intimidation. For faking his own kidnapping, using zip ties, generating false police reports, and fabricating a violent crime scene to mislead homicide detectives, he faces 4 counts of obstruction. A misdemeanor charge carries up to 120 days in jail per instance, and he's got multiple. So he's just,
racking them up.
Racking all his time up.
But we're not cashing in.
Not yet.
I'm getting frustrated. We're in 2023.
I know. Ready for another twist?
Oh, here we go. Yes. Yes.
As detailed in court documents and reported by Court TV and Good Morning America, just 20 days after Josh staged the kidnapping, his 11-year-old daughter Piper was rushed to 2 local hospitals suffering a sudden terrifying health crisis.
Shut up right now. Not this sweet baby.
She exhibited extreme exhaustion, a dangerously slow heart rate, low blood pressure, and heavily constricted blood vessels. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah.
These symptoms perfectly mirror the medical issues that killed her mother, Stacy, 5 years prior. Because Josh was already out on bond awaiting trial for the suspected murder of his wife, doctors and investigators were already on high alert to any of his family's medical issues.
Good.
Hospital staff ran specialized, comprehensive toxicological screenings on Piper's urine and blood samples. The lab results came back positive for 2 distinct chemicals: tetrahydrolazine, the active ingredient in Visine eye drops that killed her mother, and desmethylvenlafaxine.
Oh, just that antidepressant.
The exact same adult-only antidepressant police had seized from Josh's truck just 3 weeks earlier.
Wow.
Children cannot be prescribed that drug. Like, it is.
I've never heard of that. So
either.
Yeah, like
it is too strong. It's only prescribed to adults.
Wow, this poor sweet baby. I know. Wow, what the fuck?
This guy's a piece.
This
of
guy.
dog shit.
What is he even? I don't understand where he's going anymore. Like, where these decisions are coming from, because like
he's lost his marbles.
As I say, yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Because the arson thing, saying like we're trying to throw police off his trail, dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. The Robinsons, like, and the kidnapping, dumb as fuck. Okay, like stupid, spinning a tail or whatever. Now you're trying to fucking kill your kid.
Now you're crossing the line.
Now you're trying to fucking kill your kid.
Yep.
Where the fuck are we going here? Hopefully to fucking prison.
Gaston County detectives concluded that Josh had been sneakily lacing his daughter's bottled drinks, just like he had been doing to his wife for several weeks before she died.
I'm gonna meet him outside.
I know, right?
This sweet baby. Just taking drinks from her daddy. Old. Just taking drinks from her daddy.
Yeah, because what child would
a child not anything that their daddy's doing that. Just like, oh, thanks, Dad, for Coke. And he's fucking poisoning her.
He is.
Oh.
Piece of vile, disgusting,
bottom of my shoe, slimed up, grease, monkey dog shit.
Yeah. Where's our AI?
I know, our AI insults. Where are they?
Help us out, listeners. We need some good insults.
We need some good insults.
Prosecutors proved that Josh intentionally poisoned his own daughter to validate his staged kidnapping narrative. Court documents allege that Josh purposely took his own medication, mixed it with the over-the-counter eye drop chemical, and mixed it into his 11-year-old daughter's bottled beverages. The combined side effects of the chemical and Joshua's antidepressant caused his daughter's blood vessels to constrict, triggering the dangerously low heart rate and blood pressure that forced her to be hospitalized. Josh now also faces attempted first-degree murder and felony child abuse charges. Like, this man, like, what? I can't even,
yeah.
If convicted, these charges alone carry maximum penalties of up to life in prison or decades of active confinement under state sentencing guidelines.
Come on, at this point, all his charges added up. It's like
he's
5 lifetimes over.
He's done. Josh hoped making Piper sick would convince authorities that the Robinson family was aggressively trying to poison his entire household, thereby trying to frame his in-laws again to convince a family court judge that the grandparents were unsafe, thereby stripping them of their court-ordered visitation rights permanently.
Okay, all right.
He's doing all of this to take away their visitation rights.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just because he doesn't want them in their life. So poisoning your kid...
he thinks is the way to do that.
Is the way to do that, so that there won't be a kid to visit.
Because he's so stupid, he thinks he's going to frame the Robinsons when there's no evidence or proof to frame them with.
No, and I was going to say, here's a dad who's committed crimes. Here are grandparents who are fighting and taking it to court and said, who's looking a little more guilty?
Right? Like, I don't get it. Instead, the discovery provided the court with the necessary leverage to permanently revoke his bail.
Good.
Finally.
Oh my, I mean, God, it only took him almost killing his kid.
Yep.
It shouldn't have taken that.
Yep, and a staged kidnapping. And
almost killing a helicopter.
Helicopter. Oh my God. Recognizing him as an immediate severe threat to his children and witnesses, a judge officially revoked his bond in August of 2024, sending him to jail permanently to await his trial. Josh's visitation and parental rights were also permanently revoked as well. He is strictly forbidden from having any contact, mail, or phone calls with his daughters from jail. So thank goodness this man is dumb as rocks, because now he's stuck in jail.
Those poor kids, though.
I know. To know that what your dad did to you.
What your and like
I don't even know if they understood at that age.
No, because I could literally, like how you said, it restricted the visitations of the daughters and stuff. They're kids. Yeah. They have no mother. They're probably like, Dad.
Yeah, they probably want to see their dad.
Yeah. And he's fucking garbage.
He is absolute garbage.
Absolute garbage. God, this makes me sick.
Oh, and for fraudulently claiming and spending Stacy's $250,000 life insurance policy under the guise that she died of a natural heart attack, he faces mid-level felonies that can add up to 10 to 15 years to his final sentence.
Wow.
It just keeps coming, you know?
We are up over 200 years.
Yeah. He's done.
He's done.
He is currently incarcerated at the Gaston County Jail awaiting trial, which means I am unfortunately leaving this episode on a cliffhanger.
Oh. He hasn't officially been sentenced?
No.
What the fuck? 2018. Get it together, North Carolina. What the fuck you doing with your goddamn... This should be federal, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Josh appeared at his formal arraignment on April 6, 2026 in a Gaston County court and pleaded not guilty to all charges.
Oh, wow. That's convincing.
This plea covers the first-degree murder of his wife, Stacy, insurance fraud, and the newer witness intimidation and child abuse charges involving his daughter. The most recent court hearing in this case took place on Friday, May 29, 2026. The hearing was held in a Gaston County courtroom specifically to address the defense's formal motion requesting a change of venue again for the upcoming murder trial.
They're just trying to push it. They're doing what they can, and somebody's got to draw the fucking line.
I know. The defense team argued again before the judge that years of continuous inflammatory local and national media coverage made a fair trial against Gaston County impossible. However, prosecutors countered the defense's concerns about media leaks by revealing that Josh's own mother and sister had recently met with producers from ABC News to share some inside information. Due to the hypocrisy of the defense's media complaints, the judge immediately expanded the strict judicial gag order to explicitly include Josh's mother, his sister, and all defense witnesses.
Yeah, but it took that long for them ABC to be like, hey, let's do something, because we want to talk about local coverage. We're about to go national, baby.
Yeah. The judge ordered that all local news outlets, such as WSOC TV Channel 9, present in the courtroom were legally barred from airing any audio recorded during the hearing. The first-degree murder trial is currently slated for a tentative start date of September 8, 2026. While Joshua's sister technically retains primary physical placement under strict state supervision, the court dramatically expanded protective provisions for the Robinson family. John and Susie Robinson now have strictly enforced independent, unhindered visitation rights. So I'm glad that they finally got that.
Yeah.
His sister can't,
fought
hold anything.
For how long? They missed how much of those children's lives.
I know. Piper has recovered from the acute life-threatening symptoms of the poisoning, though court documents note she was left with several ongoing medical conditions.
Oh my God.
The exact details of these long-term issues have been withheld from the public to protect her privacy as a minor. And I looked up how North Carolina handles multiple sentences. In North Carolina, judges have the broad authority to decide whether multiple criminal sentences will run consecutively, which means one after the other, or concurrently, all are served at the same time. Guided strictly by the state's Structured Sentencing Act. The specific legal rules and mechanics governing how these sentences are handled include 1. The judicial default and discretion. So under North Carolina General Statute 15A-1340.15, if a judge sentences a defendant for multiple convictions during the same court session and does not explicitly state how they should run, the sentences automatically run concurrently.
Oh.
The presiding judge has absolute authority to override this default. The judge can explicitly order the sentences to run consecutively to ensure a defendant serves longer in prison, especially in cases involving separate victims, multiple dates of offense, or highly calculated crimes. such as this entire case.
Yeah, quite literally.
There's also the impact of separate trials. When a defendant faces entirely separate trials for different crimes, such as Joshua Hunsucker's upcoming trials for murder, aviation, arson, and child poisoning, the sentencing follows a strict chronological order. So the first sentencing, the judge in the first trial issues a sentence based strictly on those specific convictions. And then the subsequent sentencing, the judge presiding over any later trial reviews the existing sentences already imposed. The second judge then explicitly dictates whether the new prison time will be stacked consecutively on top of the first or served concurrently alongside it. There's also sentence structure mechanics. North Carolina utilizes a rigid matrix that strips away traditional parole for felony offenses. Every single felony consists of mandatory minimum term and maximum terms. If a judge stacks sentences consecutively, the minimum terms are added together. The defendant must serve 100% of the first minimum sentence before the clock even begins ticking on the second minimum sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For Class A felonies, like first-degree murder, the sentence is automatically a mandatory life term without the possibility of parole. If a defendant receives life without parole plus consecutive sentences for other crimes, the consecutive sentences are legally stacked on top, ensuring the defendant can never be released even if a higher court later alters the murder conviction.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So the trial has not yet happened, so, I can't say he's guilty or innocent, but I'll leave this episode with the evidence speaks for its fucking self.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's fucking nuts and dumb.
Hell yeah, yeah.
That's a crazy and stupid or worse kind of combination. God.
Yeah. And he was all the above.
I can't believe we're still waiting on
2018 and trials not till September of 2026.
Yeah, and it's July right now of 2026 that we're recording this.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to be keeping an eye out. It might be a news.
We will be, news
episode.
Please listen to our Lurking in the News episodes because we will be giving an update.
That's
on
where
this.
we'll put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be. I swear they better not push it off again. So was it September 8th or something?
September 8th.
8th.
North Carolina's not that far. We're going to drive down there and raise some hell.
Oh hell yeah!
Push this off again.
Yeah, I got a place we can stay.
Yeah. And if you listen to our Lurking in the News every month, we did not have one for the month of June because of life. So there will be one for July.
I was away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, we had
it was just tough.
Yeah. August might be like that too, but we're going to try and get our life together. So if
you missed it, that is why there was no news.
There was no news, but yeah.
But listen out for this in September.
Yeah.
Hopefully it better happen.
It better freaking happen. Yeah, because we do usually post our news at the end, closer to the end of the month. Yeah. So we should have our update then end of September.
We better.
We fucking better. Or meet us outside the courtroom. Yeah. We're protesting.
Yeah, we're gonna get a mob together with our pitchforks. What was that saying we had? Pitchforks and passports.
Yes, pitchforks and passports.
So if you're listening from another country, come join us.
We need a t-shirt. Yeah, get your pitchforks and your passports. America.
Yeah.
God.
So this is a crazy one.
That was a crazy one. That was a lot of twists and turns.
There was.
A lot of stupid, crazy shit. Yeah. God damn. He just kept on going.
Yeah, and he wasn't even he just assumes he's gonna get away with all this.
All of it?
And not add extra time onto his sentence.
How
stupid can you be?
His mindset was distract from the other crime?
Yeah.
Distract? We're just like you said, we're just adding them together, my dude.
Yeah. You're so terrible at what you're doing, dumbass, that you can't get away with it.
No.
You're leaving evidence behind.
Literally. At every single, even your first crime, you're sitting there boasting about poisoning somebody with fucking eyedrops.
And then you do it.
Thank God that one place kept her vial of blood.
Yeah, I don't know where we'd be if they didn't have that vial of blood.
Because there was nothing.
Yeah.
And she didn't wind up becoming an organ donor anyway because of probably lack of oxygen and being on a ventilator, then there's probably nothing they can do. Yeah. But thank God they fucking did that.
I know. If we didn't have that blood, I don't know if this case would ever go to trial.
And he might have gotten away. I
don't think they would have had enough evidence if they didn't.
Yeah, he might have gotten away because the only thing that was going was her parents.
Yeah,
were really trying. That was it. But their word over is not going to hold weight,
right?
When the body's cremated and there's no evidence otherwise. She was having heart issues and they just slapped heart attack on the death certificate. You know what I mean?
He thought he had this in the bag.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's like, no autopsy, cremation right away, cash in on that insurance. I got it.
Yeah. God. It was just like the perfect storm of evidence to come together to get this going.
Yeah.
Because that's all a vial of blood, really.
Yeah, I can't wait I hope Court TV has some clips of this. Because I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Let me look what he looks like.
And the stupid smug look on his face.
Yeah, I want to look at what this dumbass looks like.
Joshua Hunsucker.
Joshua Hunsucker. Images. Oh, God. Oh, it's the unsuspecting look, though. He doesn't look like a murderer. Normal, he doesn't look like a murderer. Ugh. Those poor children. Mm-hmm. He's around her age? Oh, he was around her age?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. And that's her?
Yeah.
Then her? Oh my God.
She was very pretty.
Wow, fuck you, dude.
Yep.
You killed a beautiful mother.
Yep.
Wow, fuck you.
And now your children have to grow up with no parents.
Yeah.
Because you're a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah. Wow. Well, fuck Joshua. And,
yeah, fuck Josh Hunsucker.
And tune in September for hopefully an update on this case.
On that puny dick loser.
Yeah. Fucking chode looking motherfucker. Yep. No neck looking. God. Fucking Colgate smile looking ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah. Well, send us better insults.
Yeah. Please help us.
This is embarrassing. But the feelings are still there.
Yeah.
Even though our words may not.
The rage is inside. We just can't show it properly.
Yes. We're working on it.
Yeah, we are.
Give us some help. Make Like a Shadow and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at
Lurking in the Shadows Podcast.
If you have any questions, concerns, case suggestions, or insults, send us. Not towards us, just one.
Yeah, send them to us nicely at lurkingintheshadows podcast@gmail.com. And keep looking around for our next episode.
Bye.